teamfight abilities is that you take one fight and you win it, and maybe you kill 1 or 2 heroes, but they come back and they're immediately going to put pressure on you, and you can't do anything about it. So here in this situation, every single exorcism push is going to be met by either black hole,
morph up, and then Enigma's like a hard counter to morphing in that sense.
Okay, yeah, very interesting, because yeah, Enigma isn't really a hero. Actually, we're going to see action right off the bat here. Sand King stunning it on a Tiny, holding that tree, not going to do much good right here. The S-Triple-C is going to go down for the first blood. LFY.
DP completely crushed this lane, but we have seen Ace versus SDCC. Going on the Phoenix bottom. Yeah. Snuck in from behind.
He'll need to pick it up here because they're coming over. Or maybe not. He's going to... Okay, he did pick it up. He stunts in, and Kaka's the one that has to be a little bit careful. I'm sure he has the Icarus dive, but Faith, now Spirit Siphon onto him. There is that Icarus dive in the backline. Faith, he's trying to go the other direction. If anything, mean distraction. Get some help from S-Triple-C on the Tiny with the Avalanche, but that Spirit Siphon still on top of him, and it will be enough.
Of course, the bottom lane as well took complete advantage of. So now we see like a 1k gold lead, not really that much, but when you have an Enigma, you generally have like a better early game. Doom is pretty dead.
Doom is definitely dead right here. In fact, I was just going to bring this thing.
DP wanted to TP top and commit to Exorcism to get a kill or two, but didn't work out for them.
Well, that gas is going to bounce back. It's on the Aegis right now. Siphon on it too. We've seen this before. It feels like Death Prophet going to finish off Faith. The heal for the Sunray, not enough from
with him.
They're coming, but they're obviously pretty far away. They can't get the greatest position like he can. He's going to pick up a tree, and he's going to be turned a little bit. S-Triple-C, look at this playing a little bit. In fact, flips back. There's the Sand King Pearl Strike in the waveform through, and down goes Tiny. That's enough for them not to see him, but obviously that wasn't the case. You see at the top lane, Doom, he's Maledict, but he doesn't really care too much. He's level 6 now, by the way, and he's going to activate the Doom right there onto Witch Doctor. I believe that should be enough damage for the kill. Maybe deny if anything, but he's definitely dead. It's just a matter of looking at 9 or not. Oh, he's going in at once. Nice job. Slowing down the attack speed at least from the Faceless.
100 movement speed only because of time dilation.
And there's a time lock coming out right there.
Oh, he juked him.
Forward. He goes in the direction, though, down the stairs. Tiny save by Tiny gets him off the Avalanche.
By the way, but he took that tree, and that's what made him become visible. Because he destroyed his own fog.
And quick reactions. Okay, we've seen this before. Super. Again, he's going to get a turn kill. Now, this time he may actually fall. Yes, he will. The tree comes.
Very easy if they catch him before he uses morph.
There's a Chronosphere top lane, Sand King and Morphling porting in. He's going to kill 2, but at what cost now for Moogie? It looks like it's going to be a nothing again. The money this, by the way. S-Triple-C on Tiny. Going to be going the Blink Dagger. Now, that feels so weird to suggest that's an odd pickup, but we'll hold that thought because top lane Moogie. He is going to be fine for now. Doom does have the ultimate. Trying to get it off on him, it looks like. Initially, coming down there. The Doom effect finally going to be used. Static Storm also assisting this Sunray. They'll plenty of damage in flame. He could be dying, but at least they're going to get the kill on the Faceless Void. And Phoenix going in with the ultimate. Not going to be enough. Too much auto attack damage. What a.
And you really don't want to use ultimate level 1 there.
Ooh, bottom lane. Alpha Stun's coming out on a Sand King. He hides in the Sandstorm, helping a little bit, but will it be enough to stay alive? It looks like. And now the waveform in response from Monet as he ports in. KP's definitely going to fall right there. Maybe kill Tiny as well. Probably Spirit Siphon. That's all 5 heroes here in favor of LFY. Sand King manages to stay.
If you tank up, we'll see.
It's the idea of like what could he have gone instead, right? You kind of always play that comparison. By the way, off middle lane, big 2-man Pearl Strike to start things off. Witch Doctor definitely in trouble. At least Faceless Void. He'll be able to time walk away at the epicenter. Not really doing the greatest. Eventually gets him a little bit of damage because of the glimpse back. The Doom applied immediately, and the finish on a Faceless Void. Yeah. Okay, so Doom, yeah.
But either Doom or DP Ultimate kills him during the Black Hole because DP Ultimate can deal a lot of damage quickly if you don't have any armor.
KP. Nearby, does have some support. Doom is coming over. No ultimate for him, but KP the in front of blade auto attack. Scorchers is down, so is the Midnight Pulse. KP setting up a turn. Malphus stunts, dealing issue to the Doom right there. But Phoenix going to go down the back lines to Death Prophet, and they also do take. Looks like he's going to be jumping onto the Tiny. He's going to go for the TP out. Clips back though. No chance for S-Triple-C. He's just going to do as much damage as possible to the tower and distract him. But Monang,
we're going to clash right here.
Here we go. Big chance actually for Newbee if they can get their Wombo combo going on. Doom jumped into the back line. He tuned up somebody back there. Phoenix. Sure, that would be the Phoenix action Supernova from him. The S-Blade to finish him off as well. He's jumping 55 seconds. He loses Disruptor, but it seems like so far LFY definitely winning this fight. Newbee's all about running away. The black hole coming out from KP, but it's just not going to be enough follow-up damage. He's going to fall, and that could be the end. Indeed it is. GG, well played. Game 1. Going LFY.
It was never going to happen. They needed like a perfect 3-4-man Chronosphere as well as Black Hole on like, I don't know how you do it, but that's what you have to do.
After 2 picks, his head nearly fell off and exploded. But nevertheless, Have they rescued their draft? Have they rescued their match? Let's find out as we head into game number 2.
Fury, BKB, Diffusal, something like that. His damage up is very high.
That rider, KP, is he dead here? Very likely, actually.
He's very cocky.
Yeah, he's dead. That's going to be first blood. GDC picks it up, and similar to last game, first blood
Doesn't hack anymore.
Yeah.
The nuking is really important if you don't heal the enemy. There's a lot of good stuff that you can do with it.
Really with him, yeah.
We'll see right that, and just
haven't spiked carapace just yet because of that.
yeah. Unfortunate shrine timing because they're missing both for bounty runes.
Well, they're going to find a kill on a Clockwork, so maybe it is fortunate in the end.
Yeah. Well, stun on Chaos Knight because the build is usually maxing the second stun now, which means you can only get a 2-second stun.
Again, Afu here to try to save the day. He might have cost himself his own life, though. Balance strike already happening. Primal Spring in the cog, not going to block too much. He finally goes for the Primal Spring, but Afu actually too far away, and he will survive. Mystic Snake now in response. Faith, he's dying. Battery itself going to start taking him down. Faith see it coming out. He says kill me. It's just going to take long, though. Goes a long way, and finally they will finish him off. Meanwhile, just isn't dealing plenty of damage to the team. We've seen Silencer really moving around the map. He's been at the top lane for the most part. Top lane, speaking of it, Kaka coming up here with KP. Also not ready to go. Turns her around with the Phantasm. Kaka, he just starts melting because of that. Despite Carapace will save him a little bit, but probably just going to delay the inevitable. Reality Rip to pull it. He will finish the job. Wukong's Commando coming out now in response. Clockwork just walks on out of it, though. He's going to be fine. Gogi regretting that decision. Now Reality Rip pull it onto the Oracle. The heal's not going to be enough to save him either. Monet's just going to kill after kill. He says, I want a third kill. Damn, the hatchery coming out. For Monet playing the Chaos Knight. Now Mogi, he's on the run up. We're going to see a quad kill, actually. Oh, no, that's a disaster this time around for Newbee. Just we were talking about how the
had a really good lane, but then he slowed down a lot because he tried to kill a lot, and it didn't really pay off for him.
Ooh, frame break. That's going to set up the lasso, actually. Remember, this is just a silencer, so fair amount being used right here, but they'll get it.
And at the same time, Oracle dies top lane. Same thing basically happened.
That's for 9.
Yeah, both.
He's actually going for the turn kill, isn't he? Mogi's realizing this. Primal springs into the trees. A rocket coming out from Clockwork. They spot him, they know he's in the area, they eat the tree, and Mogi, he's going to die as a result. The Chaos Knight pulls him to the downhill. And even see Medusa coming over. They scan them, by the way, up here. So the smoke from LFY, they're going to be scanned though. Batrider jumps in, just comes out. Here we go. Batrider pulling it on the lasso though. And locked on Silencer cannot get the up for herself. So an eye for an eye right there. Batrider for the Silencer. Girls back though. So on a 2 Chaos Knight with the Phantasm. Mogi's going to be saved by that false promise. Only for so long though. I'm pretty sure Mogi's going to die as soon as that wears off. Oracle's trying to start it, but he goes down there for a triple kill. With Mogi falling, down goes Oracle. And it's just as Triple C versus the world, and the world is going to be the victor here. Down he goes. A 5-for-1. All they lost was a little different.
I'm pretty sure he just wants to support the CK right now because he sees the CK can pretty much solo carry the game at this point.
Yeah, why bother going carry yourself? No Mask of Madness, Mantis don't need him here. CK though off the bat, Batrider again gets countered though by the Burrow Strike as well as Global Signs. Pull over the Reality Rest as a result. Batrider comes down, and next in line is that Death Prophet. Gonna be saved for now. Heals up in the air as well as a false promise. You do hear the Stone Gates going off in the midst. There's Epicenter coming out, and Oracle, he's gonna feel the pain of that with the Burrow Strike. As Triple C that heals on up due to the false promise save from Oracle, and they will hold at the base action. Next Assassin.
Setting up a trap without a sentry ward though.
There, you're right. They could not see him. They go for the pull into the backline on the Triple C, so actually they are going to get the kill on a CK. The Aegis bringing it back up though.
They have to be careful here. They kind of
doesn't have his BKB. Oracle caught up top. Meanwhile though, the Reality Rip one shot. Basically at half life at the time, but they still want the kill on the CK. Damn it, will it pay off in the end?
CK should be dead,
going for the mix assassin, but you're right, Chaos is finally starting to drop, and the unstoppable streak actually coming out from Clockwork, who ended up getting a kill himself, but they do finish off CK. Yules in flame. He's probably dead after all of this, and Primal Spring to finish the job there. So Newbee. Yeah, they still have a tough climb ahead of them, for sure. But hey, here's another step off that climb. CK gonna be pulled away. He pops the BKB, pops the Phantasm, and he's looking to fight now. And he picks off Monkey King very quickly. Down goes as Triple C as well. And just when you think Newbee has a little bit of an opening, it just shuts closed immediately. Triple kill for the CK. That's just how quickly things can turn.
And it's not gonna save him for sure. But they're smoking into the CK.
Here we go, CK, the last initiation. Global Science does come out in response pretty quickly. The BKB now activated. The reality is pulling it. Nyx Assassin is deleted from the game. Boogie, he does fight back, by the way, on Nyx Assassin. Boogie begins to Wukong's command off. You can see Monet realizes he has to get out of there. Epicenter coming in from Afu as Triple C will survive in the backline zone. Medusa with that Stokage. The Wukong is just too strong, man, and he'll die in the midst of the fight right here. So Medusa goes down, so does Sand King. And ooh, Smoke Gank. Here we go. All five.
All five. They didn't see it, yeah.
Medusa
they're going to go
the first target.
No, they don't want to jump into Medusa.
We'll scout them, but as you pointed out, not one they want to jump. Spiked Carapace does stun her. Monkey King, he was not seen. He's got the Shadow Blade up. Batrider's going to jump in on the Sand King in the backline. Meanwhile, response coming out. Silencer, that's actually Clockwork in the midst of it. Global Science was activated. Batrider goes down to Wukong's command. On top of Monet, he gets out of it, though. They will lose the Sand King. Monet split up from his team. He pops the Phantasm Army, but a big Valor Strike shot at the same time he does it. Double kill coming up for Triple C. And it's just Medusa. What can she do, though? Not much damage as we've been talking about. Fortune's hand, locking her in place. Immediately gets taken off, but now the Spirit Siphon is up. There's that Stone Gate, so it's going to save her for the time being. Stone up on a Nyx Assassin. No buybacks happening. Batrider does have one available if need be. False Promise will save Kaka right now as Clockwork tries to go one direction, his teammates the other. But they end up losing the Silencer, and Medusa's still going to be ran down as beefy as she is. Unless she force stabs over the ledge, makes the getaway. No TP, though. She's going to keep running, however, and may actually somehow escape out of here, or maybe not.
He's running through creep vision now, so they definitely know where she is.
Muggy's in pursuit. Yep. She's going to buy a TP.
And try to TP, but Monkey's just going to cancel it instantly.
Yeah. He's got the Shadow Blade, going to sit on top her, goes for the TP. Here comes the Boundless, and that's probably going to be a dead Medusa now to finish it off. I got to tell you, it feels like Newbee.
They protect the CK.
Are they defending this? They want to. Reality pull it. KB goes after. It's going to save him for the time being. Buy some time as well for Roshan and time. Batrider's just going the other direction. He's like, chase me, please. There goes
the Aegis.
Nice the Aegis, so he picks it up. Also continues to make the big play. The Sandstorm, he is going to end up dying at the end, but he's going to come back with full life and full mana. They do lose Batrider. Phantasm also still ready to go with the BKB. Medusa, though, no more Stone Gate. It's a big stun from Afu in the backlands coming out from that Aegis. They want to retreat, though, does LFY. Newbee, the Exorcism, chasing down Medusa. Yields up in the air. They're going to be forced to fight the Poland. Oh, there's Triple C. We're going to see him save with the false promise. Pops the concept, though, and does will take the damage. Boogie eats the cheese as well, and Monet has to get the hell on out of there, so nobody dying in that exchange somehow. But as I say that, Kaka's now going to be run down. Basic disarming the Chaos Knight for the time being. The going to Vince action for Nyx Assassin opens back up, and Chaos Knight will fall. Great fight for Newbee somehow, even with the...
You want to support the CK and stuff, but you really don't want to...
just rely on that.
Yeah, you can't just rely on it.
Oh, wow, they're really proud for this. Will it backfire? The Batrider going to be stopped in front of the Global Science. Shiva's even popping, just left and right for both sides. Neither one really willing to fully engage right here. Spirit Siphon on the Clockwork. As Triple C, he's like, all right, I'll go in. He has the Exorcism up, so...
Just running after him?
Yeah, it's going to be enough for the kill, most likely. Yeah, the Cogs ain't going to save him there. Bram will spring in.
He's down, but the Monkey King ult is still the bigger threat here. And CK will never want to fight into that. They actually finish up an Aghanim Scepter on the Nyx Assassin as well.
Oh, yeah.
But he's going to be such a nuisance to deal with now.
And the mana burn, so much more range to work with. You see right there, Link is going to be taken off. Fortune's in.
Clockwork back.
Stalker does fly back. They want to find this BKB. Pops immediately. They're going for the kill on a Nyx Assassin. The false promise and the push away is burned at the ground. Wukong's man. Great positioning once again. Clockwork in the back leg just throwing up the cock. Hoping to stall them. Kaka though will survive. Throws up more pills. He goes back to full life. Medusa in the midst of it with the mana shield. They're going to end up losing Clockwork though when it's too deep. And the Pearl Stone, Impale's not actually hitting the Medusa right there. Batrider though. CK there find him. They will lose more though. Medusa eventually falls at CK. It feels like it's just himself all of a sudden. It's him and Sand King. He can't even kill the damn Oracle. The kite is too real, man. He's going after him, but the Fates, they just have so many ways to deal with the Chaos Knight especially. Take out bottom racks. I mean, will that even matter? You got 40 seconds still for Medusa.
The game is probably going to end before
That's true. They're going for tier 4. This is probably it.
Exorcism in 40, Wukong command up to 30, GG. And game over.
Newbee takes game number 2. We're going to a game 3. I gotta say, 20 minutes into that game, thought for sure this is going to be a quick 2-0 victory.
I think most people thought, well, I did.
Yeah, no, we're not alone in that, that's for sure.
I really
underestimated with LFY. I think the drafts are even enough that I'm just going to go with the team that I think has been playing a little bit better recently. But I think that this is probably one of the closer drafts.
Okay. So despite the fact that they kind of threw it away,
I think that they're going to be upset about that.
You're staying faithful with them.
It's got nerfed a little bit, barred the attack range. They got a little bit buff. Because before you would get like how much was it? 50 damage, level 15.
Yeah.
And then 150 attack range, level 20. And then like the Fiery Soul, Fiery Souls for like...
There's like 40 initially.
No, I think like 45, 4 or something like that.
It was ridiculous.
Everything got toned down a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, base bottom, or more so on the river area. It goes. Yeah, Lena getting wrecked in the middle lane.
This mid lane is an issue they will have to address at some point because we spoke about it before. The denies. Is anything going to happen bot lane?
Kind of back and forth, aren't they? They're really living life on the edge here, it feels like, specifically Afu and In Flames.
Characters hitting each other.
Faith, they're going to go on a hit, Burrow strike in. There's that fissure from Earthshaker, kind of splitting them up. If anything, the pounce misses from Moogie, and Disruptor will fall, and In Flames like, all right, peace.
Well, the
loser's still in it, just goes to a best of 1 losers round now. Bottom lane, Flame Break, push back, Faith, he's fine. That Rider the one needs to be careful.
Right,
Flame again. Yeah, he's Thunderstrike is on him. He gets respected in the direction. Kind of awkward though. Something from Pearl Strike and In Flame is going to get the hell on out of there. Afu may end up dying to this. Razor with a link is going to go the other direction. Dark Pack just in range barely. And they will Bloodstone, by the way.
Yeah, she is going to Bloodstone.
Ooh, look at this. Laguna Blade's ready. So is LSA. The Banish coming out. Sets up a perfect stun. And no Laguna Blade needed in this case.
Yep.
Did have the repel.
Gold, but behind the morph, and the matchup is already tough.
Razor, this could be a big kill. Laguna Blade coming out this time. No down. Isn't enough damage. Not this. SCC auto attacks will finish him off. Afu sitting in the Sandstorm. 2-0. If we're going to go that direction, you know, the idea you get the early drums and then the yes and Ys we're talking about, whatever. In this case, the pipe and then push objectives. But with the way this game is playing out, you see Faith here getting caught in the jungle. He's killing a handle. A lot of illusions coming out.
And when I say tempo, I speak more of being able to initiate fast and kill someone. Because
kind of like this. Kaka, he finds a couple. The Echo Slam, Pearl Strike window from Afu. Going to be good for now. Monet staying alive plenty. DDC throwing in some poisons from the side. KP in a distance does have his GA still. No, he actually doesn't have a leveled up. Never mind. DDC is going to get taken out though by Moogie. However, In Flame will finish off Earthshaker. So 1 for 1 there. Definitely not done just yet. He's not going to come from the side. Does have a Laguna Blade. Not the first man to work with, though. Going to be glimpsed away. They do catch Sand King, and now Lena's kind of in an awkward spot. Super's kind of forced to fight right here. Maybe get some assistance from Batrider, perhaps. Kinetic Field, yes, it's going to catch here. Has to fight. Super goes to the LSA. Not going to matter, though. The pounce forward. Will finish her. You see Slark is hard. I mean, they have Omni. This is a tough team to last,
middle tower has fallen.
They have to last with the Disruptor, eventually.
He'll blink away.
Back.
Hard to tell. There's the glimpse back, though. He's forced to find out. Flame Break gets disrupted. Going to be fine for now. Monet sitting off to the side, just putting in some auto attack. See if he can make a play with this. Echo Slam kind of hit Monet, it looks like, but he goes for strength for him. And they drop Razor, who went a little bit too far up. Moogie's also going pretty far up. Has the Shadow Dance activated, sitting on top of Super. They want him to hit at least the Thunderstrike. The glimpse back, and the Fissure finished top there. And now Monet having to take the damage on Moogie, going after Kaka off to the side on Earthshaker. I hear the epicenter going off down here. Trying to finish off Disruption, not going to be enough. The old poured out. Monet, again, going back to strength, 2,600 life. Especially so.
It's good against Slark because he can't pounce out of it, but then again, Dark Page just removes Atos anyways. Uh-oh.
Ooh, Slark hunting. Nice blank away. They have an idea. Super. Going to be jumped though. The Dark Pack immediately moving off the LSA, but the Pearl Strike will connect. On the backline space, puts on the Static Storm, catching Disruptor. Or Shadow Team, excuse me. Only this has a ability to Disruption. That's confusing, man. Batrider
actually jumped in.
Yeah, I don't know about that. The blinks go in. There's a Pearl Strike. The Echo Slam comes out in response. Monet is going to be stunned up. Let's say helping Super for the time being. Both teammates strength 4. Monet is trying to tank it. That's like push back onto Moogie there, but it will not matter in the long run. Triple kill for the Slark. Oh, that's a Lark Pack damage.
Razor just finished his BKB, so he can focus on the
jump on a Sand King, and he is no longer there.
You can commit Echo for this because no Sand King means no team fighting.
And they also get Lena. Pull back to the cliff. No chance for the She's there for 25 seconds. No buyback. Back to be possible BKB. Simone is sitting in the back line. He's like, what do I do? He's going in for the auto attack. He'll wait for him away. There's the Guardian Angel used from KP though. Saving one of his teammates at least and helping to finish the job. Ball is them. That's a kill on Lena. She yields, but she doesn't even have her LSA here. She just uses the farm. And oh, Batrider good assist. Looking to play turn around onto Earthshaker. Actually, I'm coming out the center as well. Super will go down, but a lot of return damage onto Moogie. Meanwhile, back here, yeah, that Shadow Team is able to make it out actually with the TP. It's a good job by NSCCC with the BKB activated.
They're not pushing out any lanes.
Well, they scanned it too, yeah. Scanned right on top, and then so they see that Moogie. He's going in, trying to catch Super. Super a little bit too quick.
The Pellet's still on him.
He'll take Shadow Demon or others. Repels on him as mentioned. He jumps out of the Lena. Meanwhile, Kaka looks back. Kaka, the back line, doing his combo, locking up Pat Rider and the Lena. They lose Pat Rider. Lena goes down. Shadow Demon managed to live, actually, somehow, but probably going to be the end of him as he goes for the TP. Double kill from Moogie. And that's 3-0 in favor of Newbee.
Well, I'm looking at my watch right now. I think it's time for a Newbee victory.
Is it about time?
Yeah, just about.
Let's get in there. Fortification going to be popped for this, but LFY definitely having to defend the base the best of their ability, but I don't know if that's going to be possible here. I mean, they definitely need Lena to buy back if they want to.
They might be able to hold on like barely, but it doesn't look too good.
He's good. Bat running last position on the cock. I don't know if that's really the best. It's going to force them to react, and now Boogie jumping in on top of Bapu. Bapu goes down. More playing. He just has to wait for him away. Not much more he can do about that. Bat Rider, he'll be fine sitting from a distance as well. So you're right. I mean, they're going to at least be able to save the racks here.
But they expanded so much. Win like that somehow.
Bapu. Yeah, Kaka will finish him off with the Echo Slam. He takes the Laguna Blade, but still about half life. He's going to go Bat Rider. Disruption puts him under. Moogie has stopped killing him as a result. Pops his Shadow Dance, and we'll have to pounce away with the Dark Pact. Kind of a reset of a fight. LSA hits. The Guardian Angel will not save the Earthshaker, but he buys back. Look at Super just melting away. I had the Storm running after him. Purchase kicking in as well. Shadow Demon puts himself under just a little bit longer before he's dead. Double kill for SCC. And they're going to make it a third one right here in this sequence. They kill Bat Rider. 4 are dead.
Bat Rider actually stopped moving, so I thought they were going to GG. Oh yeah, they are GGing.
Yeah. The point of LFY. Man, what a turn of a series. LFY is so good in that first game.
But I actually think though both games, they were winning like by quite a bit, and then this one fight happened where it's completely out of
It's caught in the crossfire. It's caught in the crossfire.
But it seems like so far LFY definitely winning this fight. Newbee's all about running away. The black hole coming out from KP, but it's just not going to be enough follow-up damage. He's going to fall, and that could be the end. Indeed it is. GG, well played. Game 1. Going to LFY.
It was never going to happen. They needed like a perfect 3-4-man chronosphere as well as black hole on like, I don't know how you do it, but that's what you have to do.
After 2 picks, his head nearly fell off and exploded. But nevertheless, have they rescued their draft? Have they rescued their match? Let's find out as we head into game number 2.
Fury, BKB, Diffusal, something like that. His damage up is very high.
Bat Rider, KP, is he dead here? Very likely, actually.
He's very cocky.
Yeah, he's dead. That's going to be first blood. GDC picks it up, and similar to last game, first blood.
Doesn't hack anymore.
Yeah.
The nuking is really important. If you don't heal the enemy, there's a lot of good stuff that you can do with it.
Really with him, yeah.
We'll see right here that, and just
haven't spiked carapace just yet because of that.
Yeah. Unfortunate shrine timing because they're missing both for bounty runes.
Well, they're going to find a kill on a Clockwork, so maybe it is fortunate in the end.
Yeah. Well, stun on Chaos Knight because the build is usually maxing the second stun now, which means you can only get a 2-second stun.
Again, Afu here to try to save the day. He might have cost himself his own life, though. Balance strike already happening. Primal Spring in the cock's not going to block too much. He finally goes for the Primal Spring. But Afu actually too far away, and he will survive. Mystic Snake now in response. Faith, he's dying. Battery itself going to start taking him down. Faith did it coming out. He says kill me. It's just going to take long, though. Goes a long way, and finally they will finish him off. Meanwhile, just isn't doing plenty of damage to the team. We've seen Silencer really moving around the map. He's been at the top lane for the most part. Top lane, speaking of it, Kaka coming up here with KP. Also not ready to go. Turns around with the Phantasm. Kaka, he just starts melting because of that. Despite Carapace will save him a little bit, but probably just going to delay the inevitable. Reality Rep should pull it. He will finish the job. Wukong's command, though, coming out now in response. Clockwork just walks on out of it, though. He's going to be fine. Moogie regretting that decision. Now Reality Rep pull it onto the Oracle. The heal's not going to be enough to save him either. Monet's just going to kill after kill. He says, I want a third kill. Damn, the hatchery coming out for Monet, playing the Chaos Knight. Now Moogie, he's on the run out. We're going to see a quad kill, actually. Oh, no, that's a disaster this time around for Newbee. Just we were talking about how the
had a really good lane, but then he slowed down a lot because he tried to kill a lot, and it didn't really pay off for him.
Ooh, frame break. That's going to set up the lasso, actually. Remember, this is just a silencer, so no fair amount being used right here, but they'll get it.
And at the same time, Oracle dies from that. Same thing basically happened.
That's for 9.
Yeah, both.
He's actually going for the turn kill, isn't he? Moogie's realizing this. Primal springs into the tree. It's a rocket coming out from Clockwork. They spot him, they know he's in the area, they eat the tree, and Moogie, he's going to die as a result. The Chaos Knight pulls him to the downhill. And even see Medusa coming over. They scan them, by the way. up here. So the smoke from LFY, they're going to be scanned now. Batrider jumps in, just comes out. Here we go. Batrider pulling it on the last of the lockdown.
Because of time dilation.
And there's a time lock coming out right there.
Oh, he juked
going
him.
Forward. He goes in the direction though, down the stairs.
Tiny to
By the time he gets him off the avalanche.
By the way, but he took that tree, and that's what made him become visible.
Oh, okay.
Because he destroyed his own fog.
And quick reactions. Okay, we've seen this before. Super. Again, he's going to get a turn kill. Now this time he may actually fall. Yes, he will. The tree comes.
Very easy if they catch him before he uses his mark.
There's a Chronosphere top lane, taking in more flank porting in. He's going to kill two, but at what cost now for Moogie? It looks like it's going to be a nothing. Again, the money this, by the way. That's Triple C on Tiny. Going to be going the Blink Dagger. Now, that feels so weird to suggest that that's an odd pickup, but we'll hold that thought because top lane Moogie. He is going to be fine for now. Doom does have the ultimate. Trying to get it off on him, it looks like. Initially, coming out there. The Doom effect finally going to be used. Static Storm also assisting this Sunray. They'll plenty of damage in flame. He could be dying, but at least they're going to get the kill on the Faceless Void. And Phoenix going in with the ultimate. Not going to be enough. Too much auto attack damage.
And you really don't want to use the ultimate double one there.
Ooh, bottom lane. Alpha Stun's coming out onto Sand King. He hides in the Sandstorm, helping a little bit, but will it be enough to stay alive? It looks like another waveform in response from Monet as he ports in. KP's definitely going to fall right there. Maybe kill Tiny as well, probably. Spirit Siphon. That's all 5 heroes here in favor of LFY. Sand King manages to stick.
Wait to tank up. We'll see.
It's the idea of like what could he have gone instead, right? You kind of always play that comparison. By the way, off move middle lane, big two-man bro start things off. Wish here definitely in trouble. At least Faceless Void, he'll be able to time walk away at the epicenter. Not really doing the greatest. Eventually gets him a little bit of damage because of the glimpse back. The Doom applied immediately, and the finish on the Faceless Void. Yeah. Okay, so Doom, yeah.
But either Doom or DP Ultimate kills him during the Black Hole because DP Ultimate can deal a lot of damage quickly if you don't have any armor.
KP. Nearby, does have some support. Doom is coming over. No ultimate for him, but KP, the Infernal Blade auto attack. Scorchers is down, so is the Midnight Pulse. KP setting up a turn. Malphus Stunts dealing issue to the Doom right there. But Phoenix going to go down the back lines to Death Prophet, and they also do take. Looks like he's going to be jumping onto the Tiny. He's going to go for the TP out. Clips back though. No chance for S-Triple-C. He's just going to do as much damage as possible to the tower and distract him, but Monet.
We're going to clash right here.
Here we go. Big chance actually for Newbee if they can get their Wombo combo going on. Doom jumped in the back line. He doomed up somebody back there. Phoenix. Sure, that would be the Phoenix action for Supernova from him. The S-Blade to finish him off as well. He's jumping 55 seconds. He loses Disruptor, but it seems like so far LFY definitely winning this fight. Newbee's all about running away. The Black Hole coming out from KP, but it's just not going to be enough follow-up damage. He's going to fall, and that could be the end. Indeed it is. GG, well played. Game 1. Going to LFY.
It was never going to happen. They needed like a perfect 3-4-man Chronosphere as well as Black Hole on like, I don't know how you do it, but that's what you have to do.
After 2 picks, his head nearly fell off and exploded. But nevertheless, have they rescued their draft? Have they rescued their match? Let's find out as we...
So good. The Wukong is just too strong, man. And he'll die in the midst of the fight right here. So Medusa goes down, so does Sand King. And ooh, Smoke Gank. Here we go. All 5.
All 5. They didn't see it, yeah.
Medusa.
They're going to go to
first target.
No, they don't want to jump into Medusa.
We'll scout them, but as you pointed out, not one they want to jump. Spiked Carapace does stun her. Monkey King, he was not seen. He's got the Shadow Blade up. Batrider's going to jump in on the Sand King in the backlines. Meanwhile, response coming out. Silencer, that's just Clockwork in the midst of it. Global Silence was activated. Batrider goes down. Wukong's command on top of Monet. He gets out of it, though. They will lose the Sand King. Monet split up from his team. He pops the Finch as an army, but a big Valor Strike shot at the same time. He does a double kill coming up for S-Triple-C. And it's just Medusa. What can she do, though? Not much damage as we've been talking about. Fortress in, locking her in place. Immediately gets taken off, but now the Spirit Siphon is up there. That's Stonegate, so it's going to save it for the time being. Stone up on a Nyx Assassin. No buybacks happening. Batrider does have one available at TV. False Promise will save Kaka right now as Clockwork tries to go one direction and his teammates the other. But they end up losing the Silencer, and Medusa still going to be ran down as beefy as she is. Unless she force dashes over the ledge, makes the getaway. No TP though. She's going to keep running, however, and may actually somehow escape out of here, or maybe not.
He's running through creep vision now, so they definitely know where she is.
Muggy's in pursuit. Yep. She's going to buy a TP.
And try to TP, but Monkey's just going to cancel it instantly.
Yeah. He's got the Shadow Blade, going to sit on top her, goes with the TP. Here comes the Boundless, and that's probably going to be a dead Medusa now to finish it off. I got to tell you, it feels like Newbee.
They protect the CK.
Are they defending this? They want to. Got it. Pulling it. KP goes after. It's going to save him for the time being. Buy some time as well for Roshan to die. Batrider's just going the other direction. He's like, chase me, please. There goes
the Aegis.
Nice the Aegis. So he picks it up. Afu continues to make the big plays. The Sandstorm, he is going to end up dying at the end, but he's going to come back with full life and full mana. They do lose Batrider. Phantasm also still ready to go with the BKB. Medusa, though, no more Stone Gaze. A big stun from Afu in the backlands coming out from that Aegis. They want to retreat, though, does LFY. Newbee, the Exorcism, chasing down Medusa, yields up in the air. They're going to be forced to fight the Poland. Oh, there's Triple C. Are we going to see him save with the false promise? Pops to come though, and Dust will take the damage. Boogie eats the cheese as well, and Monet has to get the hell on out of there, so nobody dying in that exchange somehow. But as I say that, Kaka's now going to be right down. Basic disarming the Chaos Knight for the time being. The going to Bizak for success. Opens back up, and Chaos Knight will fall. Great fight for Newbee somehow, even with the...
You want to support the CK and stuff, but you really don't want to...
Can't just rely on that.
Yeah,
We've seen.
you can't just rely on it.
Oh wow, they're really proud for this. Will it backfire? The Batrider going to be stopped in front of the Global Science. Shiva's even popping, just left and right for both sides. Neither one really wants to fully engage right here. Spirit siphon on the Clockwork. Has Triple C. He's like, all right, I'll go in. He has the Exorcism up, so
just running after him.
Yeah, it's going to be enough for the kill most likely. Yeah, the Cock ain't going to save him there. Bram will spring in.
He down, but the Monkey King ult is still the bigger threat here. And CK will never want to fight into that. They should finish up an Aghanim Scepter.
Fully engage right here. Spirit siphon on the Clockwork. Has Triple C. He's like, all right, I'll go in. He has the Exorcism up, so
just running after him.
Yeah, it's going to be enough for the kill most likely. Yeah, the Cock ain't going to save him there. Bram will spring in.
He down, but the Monkey King ult is still the bigger threat here. And CK will never want to fight into that. They should finish up an Aghanim Scepter on the Nyx Assassin as well.
Oh, yeah.
But he's going to be such a nuisance to deal with now.
And the mana burn, so much more range to work with. You see right there, Link is going to be taken off. Fortune's in.
Clockwork back.
Clockwork does fly back. They want to find this BKB. Pops immediately. They're going for the kill on a Nyx Assassin. The false promise and the punch away is burned into the ground. Wukong's man. Great positioning once again. Clockwork in the back leg is throwing up the cock. Hoping to stall them. Kaka though will survive. Throws up more pills. He goes back to full life. Medusa in the midst of it with the manager. They're going to end up losing Clockwork though when it's too deep. And the Burrow's enough. And Impale's not actually hitting the Medusa right there. Batrider though. CK doesn't find him. They will lose more though. Medusa eventually falls at CK. It feels like it's just himself all of a sudden. It's him and Sandking. He can't even kill the damn Oracle. The kite is too real, man. He's going after him, but the Fates, they just have so many ways to deal with the Chaos Knight especially. Take out the bottom racks. I mean, will that even matter? You have 40 seconds still for Medusa.
The game is probably going to end before
That's true. They're going for tier 4. This is probably it.
Exorcism in 40, no Wukong command up to 30, and game over.
Newbee takes game number 2. We're going to a game 3. I gotta say, 20 minutes into that game, thought for sure this is going to be a quick 2-0 victory.
I think most people thought, well, I did.
Yeah, no, we're not alone in that, that's for sure. I really
underestimated LFY. I think the drafts are even enough that I'm just going to go with the team that I think has been playing a little bit better recently. But I think that this is probably one of the closer drafts.
Okay, so despite the fact that they kind of threw it away,
I think that they're going to be upset about that.
You're staying faithful with them.
It's got nerfed a little bit, bar the attack range. They got a little bit buff. Because before you would get like, how much was it? 50 damage, level 15,
yeah,
and then 150 attack range, level 20, and then like the Fiery Soul for like...
There's like 40 initially,
I think like 45, 4 or something like that.
It was ridiculous.
Everything got toned down a little bit.
Yeah, base bottom, or more so on the river area. It goes... Yeah, Lena getting wrecked in the middle lane.
This mid lane is an issue they will have to address at some point, because we spoke about it before. The denies. Is anything going to happen bot lane?
Kind of back and forth, aren't they? They're really living life on the edge here, it feels like, specifically Afu and In Flames.
Characters hitting each other.
Faith, they're going to go on a hit. Burrow strike in. There's that fissure from Earthshaker, kind of splitting them up. If anything, the pounce misses from Moogie. And Disruptor will fall, and In Flames like, all right, peace.
Well, the
loser still in it. Just goes to a best of 1 losers round, though. Bottom lane, Flame Break, push back, Faith. He's fine. Batrider the one that needs to be careful. Flame again. Yeah, he's Thunderstrike is on. He gets back in the direction. Kind of awkward though. Something from Pearl Strike, and In Flame is going to get the hell on out of there. Afu may end up dying to this. Razor with a link. He's going to go. This is a tough team to lasso.
Middle tower has fallen.
They have to lasso the Disruptor, if anything.
He'll blink away.
Back.
Hard to tell. There's the comes back though. He's forced to find out. Flame Break gets disruption. Going to be fine for now. Monet sitting off to the side, just putting in some auto attack. See if he can make a play with this. Echo Slam kind of hit Monet, it looks like, but he goes for strength form. And they drop Razor, who went a little bit too far up. Mookie's also going pretty far up. Has the Shadow Dance activated, sitting on top of Super. They want him to at least the Thunderstrike. He flips back, and the Fissure finished off there. And now Monet having to take the damage on Mookie, going after Kaka off to the side on Earthshaker. I hear the epicenter going off down here. Trying to finish off Disruption, not going to be enough. He'll pour it out. Monet, again, going back to strength, 2,600 life. especially. So
It's good against Slark because he can't pounce out of it, but then again, Dark Page just removes Atos anyways. Uh-oh.
Ooh, Slark taunting. Nice blank away. They have an idea. Super. He's going to be jumped up. The Dark back immediately moving off the LSA, but the Bro Spark will connect. You know, the backline space puts on the static storm. Catching Disruptor. Or Shadow Team, excuse me. Only this hasn't barely got Disruption. That's confusing, man. Batrider.
Actually jumped in.
Yeah, I don't know about that. The blinks go in. There's a Pearl side. The Echo side comes out for the response. Monet is going to be stunned up. LSA helping Super for the time being. Both teammates is great forward. Monet is trying to take it. That's like push back onto Moogie there, but it will not matter the long run. Triple kill for the Slark. Oh, that's a Lark pack damage.
Razor just finished his BKB, so he can focus on starting the recovery.
Jump on a Sand King, and he is no longer there.
You can commit Echo for this because no sanction means no team fighting.
And they also get lead up. They pull it back to the cliff. No chance for the buy. She's dead for 25 seconds. No buyback. Back to be possible BKB. See Monet sitting in the back line. He's like, what do I do? He's going in for the auto attack. He'll wait from away. There's the Guardian Angel used from KP now. Saving one of his teammates at least and helping to finish the job. Ball is dead. That's a kill only now. She yields, but she doesn't even have her LSA here. She doesn't use the farm. And oh, Batrider good assist. Looking to play turn around onto her. Shaker actually out coming down the center as well. Super will go down, but a lot of return damage onto Moogie. Meanwhile, back here, yeah, that Shadow Team is able to make it out actually with the TP. It's a good job by him. SCCC with the BKB activated.
They're not pushing out any lanes.
Well, they scanned it too, yeah. Scanned right on top, and then so they see that Moogie. He's going in, trying to catch Super. Super a little bit too quick.
Repel's still on him.
He'll take Shadow Demon or others. Repel's on him as mentioned. He jumps Shadow Team clean. Meanwhile, Kaka looks back. Kaka, the back line, doing his combo, locking up Batrider and the Lina. They lose Batrider. Lina goes down. Shadow Demon managed to live actually somehow, but probably going to be the end of him as he goes for the TP. Double kill from Moogie, and that's 3-0 in favor of Newbee.
Well, I'm looking at my watch right now. I think it's time for a Newbee victory.
Is it about time?
Yeah, just about.
Let's get in there. Fortification going to be popped for this, but LFY definitely having to defend the base the best of their ability, but I don't know if that's going to be possible here. I mean, they definitely lead it to 5x if they want to.
They might be able